I was in Nambour Library this morning, and they have tens of thousands of books there. And the thought occurred to me, what if all the books were the same? What if every book had the same cover and the same contents? What a boring world. Uniformity is boring. What if all the trees were the same? What if all the cats and dogs and bears were the same? What if all human beings were the one type, all speaking one language and all following one culture, one monotonous culture? A woman called Frida Holt said, the power, the efficiency and the beauty of all things are functions of their difference. And that's what multiculturalism is about. We love diversity. I think most people do. When I walk around the Sunshine Coast Plaza sometimes, I like people watching. I like looking at people. I like to see the differences. And it does me no harm whatsoever that most of them don't look a little bit like me. Most of them are probably saying, thank God that I'm not missing a tooth like him, or old and grey like him. I like looking at little children and granddads and people who have trouble walking, and thin people and fat people, and even occasionally beautiful young people. Does me no harm. It does me good. Difference does us good. It makes us grow. It makes me grow by challenging me. On the other hand, blaming people for being different does me no good at all, for being different. And I know that I don't like to be blamed by others. Ken Warren, counsellor, writes in the Sunshine Coast Daily most weekends, and he says, a huge amount of human unhappiness comes from wanting other people to be like us. The message of multiculturalism says, stop worrying about difference and appreciate it, be curious about it. I saw old Bert Newton on TV a couple of weeks ago, a big celebration for Bert's 70th birthday or something. And the thought occurred to me, what is it that makes so many Australians like old Moonhead so much? Well, I think the thing is, he's always smiling. He's always working hard to get a laugh. People like to smile, people like to laugh. It's good for you. It makes the endorphins flow. And I think maybe that's why so many Australians like their alcohol too. It makes us smile, it makes us laugh, it relaxes us. But we all know that if we carry that too far, it becomes self-harming and others can get hurt too. So there's a flip side to the message. I think we all know that unthinking blaming of other people for just being different just makes us unhappy. Prejudice is a kind of self-harm and it hurts other people too. You've all heard of the American writer Mark Twain. Can I read you a little quote? Something lovely I think he wrote. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner of the earth all one's lifetime. St. Augustine said, the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. Australians are great travellers. There's about 1 million Australians living overseas at present. We are great readers too, and we're great sports lovers. We are not great language learners. Now, why is that? A lot of Aussies have a vomit reflex when you ask them to learn other languages. And if the same Aussies will go to Europe or Asia and South America, and then they come home and they say, gee, makes you feel a bit dopey when you see everybody else in the world just switches so easily from 3 to 4 languages. Richard Branson, he's got planes, trains, untold billions, and even a spaceship. So is there anything that Richard Branson, the owner of the Virgin Airlines and all those Virgin companies, can't get his hands on? There is actually. Somebody said to him, I wonder if there's anything that you regret not having done. And he said, I'd love to be able to speak languages. I think languages are wonderful things. And why is that? First of all, they are the best way to get to know different people. to get outside your own culture and look back on your own culture with different eyes. Languages make you mentally flexible. Learning any other language forces your brain to do mental gymnastics. It absolutely makes kids better at their first language. There is evidence to prove that learning language fights off Alzheimer's. All of you, I'm 54. I'm trying to learn German now. That'll be about my 4th foreign language. I don't want to get Alzheimer's. I would like to force my grey matter to stay active and flexible. But above all, languages make people smile and laugh and dance and travel and eat different things and meet different people with appreciation. Languages make us more disposed to be curious about difference than suspicious or fearful or prejudiced. But unfortunately, you cannot force people to learn languages or nag them into it. I don't like being nagged. All you can do is show them all the positives and share. And that's what we do at Festuri. We invite people to come along and we try to show and share. Come along on the 31st of August to the Sunshine Coast University campus and see people who love to mix with different people. I want you to see them smiling and laughing and singing and dancing and eating all kinds of interesting tucker and swapping travel tales and telling stories. And this year, for the first time, because this is the United Nations International Year of Languages, and if you'd like one of these posters, Odge up the back has got them to give away, and we would love to see them stuck in your local shop or school or anywhere. We are starting a speech competition and children are giving speeches in 7 different languages. So those children are trying something different. That's all we're asking Australians to do. Try something different. Those children will be excellent global citizens. Come along to Festuri Sunday and let us show you and share our smiles and laughter, stories, food and dance and languages. See you there.